So I wanted to come on here and show you all how I actually create my lower thirds on my live stream. I think it is so cool how many resources there are out there to actually make your live streams look a lot more professional, and you'll be able to actually really just play around with different images and things like that. So I this is not a paid promotion for any of the websites that I use. I actually use Canva to create my lower thirds, and I actually use Restream. Now, Restream right now is what I'm using um, to actually stream this live stream. So what I'm going to be showing you is actually how to create the lower thirds on Canva. Canva is such a great tool. I'm telling you, if you are tuning in right now, let me know in the comment field if you have actually used Canva before, because it is definitely a awesome tool to practically create anything that you want. If you don't know how to use Photoshop or Adobe or anything like that, it is such an easy resource to actually have. The other great thing about it is there's tons of YouTube videos on how to use Canva. So I'm going to share my screen right now so you can actually see how to use and create our lower thirds. Okay, so I actually have a couple of videos. I'm actually doing a live stream tomorrow. So I actually need to create a lower third. So that's what I'm going to be actually creating with you all. Let me know in the comment field if you cannot see this video. But so I'm in Canva right now. Now I actually pay for Canva. I pay about $13 a month so I can have that pro version. But right now I'm going to show you actually what size this document is actually in. So my width is 1920 by 1080, and that's in px. So if you want it in inches, let's see what that would be. So in inches, it is 19.999, and the height is 11.249 for that. So you want to make sure that these are your dimensions when you are going to be using it with Restream. And um, I'll do another video on how to actually use it and play around with it in Restream. But as I'm talking about this, if you are interested in actually promoting your book or business on my next show, definitely make sure you go to the bottom of the screen where it says promote your book or business on my live streams. So make sure you go ahead and click out that form. Also, the form link is posted in the description boxes as well. So let's get started. I also use Jotform. I'm not sure if you can see this one, but okay. So I actually use Jotform to have as the forms that people can fill out. So that form that you see right there in the form that you actually see that you can fill out is actually a job form. So I'm gonna go ahead and log into my job form right quick so I can download the images that I need. And Jotform is another great tool to have so that individuals can fill out different forms that you may have, as well as you can receive payment through them, through this form. You can also just create the type of form that you would like. So, as I said, right now, I'm on my job form. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to Canva. So I am interviewing an author tomorrow, and her name is Kimberly. So I'm gonna pull up her information right quick. Okay, show. And this is actually how sometimes I just try to put the information in my lower and upper, my lower and upper section right here, because you want people to know what they're watching, because you're not going to be able to say every single time, hey, you're tuning in to Authors to Know and Their Books to Read. So it's really just good for people to know, like if you have guests on your show, or even if you are the individual that's just doing a show by yourself. So you'll be able to just have all of that information there. And then if you want people to actually take some type of action plan, then they can definitely do that as well. Like I said, I have my bit.ly form link that's right there in the lower third. And so that's definitely beneficial as well. So I'm just pulling the information from Facebook. So this is going to be my featured author. And with this, you can have different shapes. So this is simply like a square, or rather, and then you can resize it if you want. So that's what I did up here. But yeah, and then all this pretty much is another rectangle. So I just made these with rectangles, and then you can resize it however you want. But I'm going to undo it. All right. So I have that in there, and her book can actually be purchased. So her book can be, this is actually another author, but this author's book can be purchased on Amazon.com. So I already have that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up where I'm going to pull up her picture from my downloads. So I drag that over. Now, what I like to do is actually, when I upload the image, I just go ahead and drag it over to where I'm putting it. So let's see if it's here. It didn't take it. So I'm just going to go on my downloads and upload. So here's the book right here. And what I usually do is I just resize it to the size of the one that I already had. Because what it's going to do is when you put it on your restream, remember, if you have a guest, you have to make this the appropriate size so it's not covering up anybody's face, and also so it's not covering your own face. So, like I said, I just try to resize it to the same size as a previous book. But you see right here, you can see that the width is 205 and the height is 304 if you're trying to keep your dimensions the same. So that's a good pointer. And so that's about the same size as this one. Now I like to be fancy and put like a glow behind it. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm going to enlarge it. But there's actually a yellow glow behind this. So I like to do things like that. It's definitely up to your discretion if you want to do that. But do is you click on that picture and then you can click on edit image. And then now remember, some of these things that I'm able to do is because I have a pro member of Canva. And like I said, it's only about $14 a month. But I have my image selected and I click on glow. And I like to have my glow yellow. Now you see these 3 lines with the circles on it. You can click on that and then it gives you additional options. So you can change the color. I always like to have gold because my brand colors for authors to know in their books to, well, my brand for everything authors is a part of this gold as well. So then one of the things that you can do is you can change how much of the glow that you see. So I can have glow big, but I usually don't. So that's 25 right there. So I just dim it down a little bit to about 12. That's good enough. All right. And then what you want to do is click apply. Then I'm going to move this book out the way. I'm going to place it with this book. Okay. So with that, now I'm going to go ahead and change the wording because this is another author's book. So and I am going to I don't actually have the link to where I can purchase the book. So I'm just going to go based off of what her title is on the book. Okay, so the name of her book is You Survive What Was Meant to Kill You. All right, so remember, so this text is already 25.2. I'm going to try to make it a little bigger. Okay, I think that's good enough because remember, this is a lot bigger when somebody is actually having it on their computer because right now we're looking at 39%. I'm going to bring this book down a little bit. One of the things that I think is really good with because sometimes you can, I'm going to just duplicate this, but sometimes you can do something and if you are holding down the left side of your mouse and dragging it just moves too fast. One of the things that you can actually do is use your bottom and top on your keyboard and it gradually moves the images that you want to do. And I really love that. I use it all the time. But I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But that is a tip that I want you guys. But I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And I'm using my down arrow. And to me, it is so great that it doesn't have to go when I move it up or down. But I really love that. So another thing that you'll be doing, because if this is exactly how you like it, and what I do is I actually just I duplicate my pages for when the different I'm on, but I simply just duplicate my pages so that I don't have to recreate the same thing over and over and over every time that I have a guest on my show, or even for yourself if you had a topic that you were discussing. So the next thing that you want to do with every is how you like it. I do want to rotate this a little bit more. And this is one of the way that you rotate it. You see this little circle with the arrows in it. You just simply rotate it as much as you want. So mine is at a -15 angle. And I don't like how close my book is to my edge. So I'm going to bring that up a little bit with my upper arrow key. You see how slowly that is that. So that's great. So I really like how this looks, and I am done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and download it, because I load it before I can upload it into Restream. So go ahead and click on. Now, this might be the very first one that you're creating for yourself, and you would just have page 1. But for me, like I said, I don't delete these. I just make a duplicate. So the only one that I want to do is page 11. So you want to click on this down arrow, and you want to deselect this very first one so that all of them are not going to be downloading. All of you just. Now it does give you this message. At least one page, we know Kim, at least one page needs to be selected. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to look for page 11, because this is page 11. This is the one that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. I'm going to say done. Do not try to click download, because it won't even give you the option. So click done. One thing that is very, very important, you must click on transparent background. Now you see this little icon right here, this crown. That means that you must be a pro member, subscriber, in order to use this transparent feature, transparent background feature. It is definitely worth it to me, the $13 a month, if that's in your budget. So then you simply click on download. Now it's letting me know, that it's downloaded, and then you'll also, depending on what type of system that you have, it also lets you know when your document has downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Restream. I'm going to share my video, my page, so that you can see that. So let's see. I need to change my share. Where's Restream? Let's see. Oh, I have to change that. I wonder if I can actually share. Let me see something. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna open Restream right quick. Hopefully I'll be able to share it so that you can see it as well. Let me see. Cross your fingers. Okay, so restream is there. Let's see, y'all. Hopefully it works. Yay! It worked. I didn't think it was. I be having doubt in some systems, I'm telling you. Okay, so now with Restream, I only pay, I think with Restream, I pay about $11 a month. And I have the very basic, cheapest plan. So what you want to do is go into your Restream. This is the first screen that is actually going to come up. So you want to click on this arrow and say go back. Click on that. You want to say stream with Soul. Click on this stream with Studio. Okay. So it's loading. Like I said, I have my fingers crossed that it will work. I don't know, y'all. I'm nervous because I try to. Okay, we'll see. Okay. I know it probably has like an echo, but just look at it. Okay, so then you want to let's put that on it. I'm gonna scroll this fast so you can see what I do. So I'm clicking on design and then I'm clicking under overlay. I'm clicking this plus sign where it says upload. Now I'm going to my uploads in my downloads under PC. And I'm simply uploading what I just created in Canva. And then I'm going to show it so you all can see what it looks like. So I'm going to click show. Yeah, pretty. Okay, I'm going to stop my share. Okay. So let's close this one. All right. So you see, now this is exactly how we wanted it, how I created it. And it also has the name of it. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a training on Restream, but this was specifically for how to create those. I don't even know if they call it upper and lower third. I'm curious. What do they call it? Upper third? Let's see. Upper third. Let's see. Do they really call it that? The 1/3. Is it called 1/3? Upper third? Okay. Upper third. It is called upper. Okay. So I want to show you how to create the upper and lower third when you are trying to make your videos look the best of the best. So, like I said before, make sure you go ahead and fill out this form below if you're interested in having your business or your book promoted on one of my live streams. It's only $24.99 right now. But I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those in the comment field, and I will definitely try to answer those for you. But I hope that you all have a great remainder of the night. It's nighttime here, but I hope you have a great remainder of the night. And I hope you make some fabulous videos. Bye bye.